Hey, so welcome. We're going to look at an e-ink tablet today that I thought could be supportive as a digital tool for my off-screen time. So as most of you know, I like to plan on paper and I like to accumulate thoughts on paper for analysis later. So that's most of the content of the channel, is kind of how we were using analog tools to improve our focus. And I thought I would love to have access to some of my favorite apps, things like Notion or Substack, maybe Claude or Todoist, with me while I'm planning on paper. And I say planning, but I really just mean like clearing my mind, focusing, deciding what I want to think about. So enter the Boox Go 10.3. That's the model that I chose, and it's a black and white e-ink tablet, and it rose to the top of my list because of a very specific set of criteria. First of all, it's really lightweight. It's really thin. I had looked at other tablets, including Daylight Co., which we'll touch on at the end of the video, and some other tablets of this like A5 or bigger size, and came up with choosing the Boox Go 10.3. So I'm just unboxing it today on camera and sharing my thinking. Maybe you'll have some thoughts. Please share your experience of how you have augmented with tablets or e-ink. I found dragging my iPad around really laborious, and it didn't work outdoors at all. So that's where e-ink came back in for me. I really wanted to be outside, out and about in the world with my paper notebooks, my clarity of thought, and really doing things that felt off screen. And e-ink seems to feel off screen to me. It provides that, no backlight, no blue light experience that really lets us focus. And yeah, I can write on the Boox tablet with the stylus, and I'll show you the unboxing of that in a minute. This had kind of a nice faux leather back to it. You can feel the ridge of the cut, and you can kind of see it on camera here. It feels great in the hand. It really is extremely light, lighter than my iPad by far. And it really feels like it could go anywhere with me and be kind of a great partner as far as accessing some of my best digital tools. So it's got a paper-like feel, like a Remarkable or a Supernote, but it's not a subscription-based model, which was also important to me. I don't want a recurring expense. I just want to pay for the device and go. And I really didn't want to write on it instead of paper. Like, you're hearing me. It's definitely going to be a partner to my paper practice, not a replacement for that. So I wanted something that would run the Google Play Store. Boox devices do, as well as a very few others, but most don't. Remarkable doesn't do that. Kindle Scribe doesn't do that. The Supernote series doesn't do that. They're best at other things, but they don't run the Google Play Store. And so Google Play Store means if you've got an Android app, you can use it on this device. So like I said, I'm going to set it up with Notion, Substack, Claude, and my to-do list app, Todoist. Those are things that I use throughout the day when I am doing screen-based work, but I also want to be able to reference when I'm doing more thoughtful paper and pen-based work. So just getting out the accessories that came with it here. It's just really a cord. I'll show you a case or a folio that it fits into. And then here's the pen that it came with. This word is worth commenting on. It's not great. I would definitely be replacing this with something else, some other type of stylus. You'll see the material itself is not excellent. It's a very lightweight, kind of ribbed pen with a paper-like writing feel that has more to do with the screen of the books than the stylus itself. But you can see it magnets on, but it doesn't do it very nicely. It kind of wobbles and wants to fall off. So like really light shaking of the device. It just barely clings to it, almost like a joke. It's just really terrible. So if you're used to an Apple iPad and the Apple Pencil locking itself on, it is absolutely not going to stay attached. It might like not roll off onto the floor while you step into the restroom. at a coffee shop, but it's not meant to be attached like this. Here's some templates that came with the device, but I plan to use GoodNotes or Supernote, some other app. So let me just show you the cover that it shipped with. Buying direct from the brand did get me the cover and the writing utensil without an extra fee. If you order from Amazon, it seemed like those things would cost extra, and from a cost and value perspective, they are not worth it. This is kind of a standard folio, but it has this loop that I've just peeled off. It keeps the pencil pen thing attached, I guess. The magnets that keep it closed are strongish. You see the slips in here. That makes it less awful, but it's not good. Like it's not special. It's not part of the experience. It's definitely not like remarkable level quality, but the device itself does feel like remarkable level quality. Like metal case, paper-like feel on the screen, but much thinner and much lighter. So all in all, I'm going to consider the Daylight instead. I'm also going to maybe consider a Boox Palma Pro 2, which is the little phone-sized device. Let me know what you think of e-ink, if it has a place in your practice.